Did you find that growing up you felt a bit isolated because of your Asian background and there was always a constant question of trying to fit in?
In high school, I guess I kind of hung with everybody, and I really love my music, so that's where, and my art, so I spent a lot of time doing that. But it is different because I guess in Asian backgrounds, a lot of people don't, like, the stereotypical thing would be that, you know, art or music isn't something, like something that's creative isn't something that's looked upon as better in comparison to academics, for example. And it was different, but I guess my family was a little bit more creative and they let me do whatever I wanted in a way, and that's why I kind of did what I did, and I just did it, and it worked out great. But you know, some people would say, oh, why are you doing that, or why we should be concentrating on other things. But it's good to have a creative outlet because it allows you to have your own opinion and your own inspirations to be explored, and I think that's important.
And what is your ethnic background?
So I'm Chinese, and I was born in Australia, and so I don't know how to write any Chinese. I can speak it. I can speak Cantonese, but that's about it. Yeah.
Do you find that's a huge help now with China getting so big and becoming an economic powerhouse?
I think it's certainly a good thing. I guess I'm in trend. I guess that could be a funny thing to say, but I think it's good to be able to relate to them in a way because I can speak it, I can understand it. Because when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of like Chinese TV, and I was fascinated, and that's how I think I learned all these kind of like slangs from, you know, the native language, and I think it's important to have a little bit of both. And I think being bilingual is a great thing, but minus the writing. But it's good to be able to connect with both kind of, you know, an Aussie background, but also, you know, a Chinese background as well.
Have you been back to China?
I've been to Hong Kong, and I guess that would be the best place to describe West meets East. And that's when I went there, I felt like it was right because a lot of Aussies were there, and I met up with them. It just felt right, but it felt so weird as well because I met some friends that were like half Chinese and half French, and they were speaking Cantonese in a cab, and I was like, hold on, like, that's crazy. But then again, we only see it, like, we find it crazy, it's because they don't look fully Asian, but they are. But like some of my cousins don't really know how to speak it very well because they don't really speak it here, they were born here. So, but when I did go back, I just found it so, I guess not at home, but I felt I connected really well with that background.